Hey everyone, welcome back to another quick Q&A video. I'm going to be covering some of the more recent questions that I received on my last video, and even a few implicit questions mentioned on other past videos. Alright, so Marcus Yee says that he picked up inline skating and asked, how do you reduce the side-to-side motion while skating and have a more relaxed form? It's easier said than done, but it's good to practice moving your legs front to back instead of pushing to the side on each leg. I'd say it's good to learn to pedal with one leg, like if you were to ride a skateboard or something, and practice each side. Then it will sort of give you that motion of pushing your legs front to back. From my opinion, some side-to-side motion isn't bad. However, if it's too side to side, then it might look a bit unnatural, and you might not propel forward as fast as you like. Infinity Arcade asked me if I recorded how fast I've skated, and I said that I haven't looked into it yet. I was offered a couple smartphone apps from viewers to record the speed and distance, but I might look into each one on my next skate. If I had to guesstimate the speed, I'd say that I've gone a good 15 to 20 miles per hour down a steep incline with my wheels, but that's just give or take. I'm not sure how it is on bigger wheels though, probably faster I assume. Six Strings Girly asked, what is the best way to learn stopping techniques? And she also mentioned downhills. I replied that it's good to try mastering the stopping methods first, like the T-stops and the drag to power slides, before committing to any sort of like crazy speed. Because downhills are like the last thing you want to approach, especially if you're a beginner. You just have to approach it slowly and take your time. There's no need to rush a hill, because if you do, it can backfire on you severely. Slaloming will effectively slow your speed and do deep carving turns to dead stop your speed as well. Yeah, I probably should make a tutorial on that too. Lord Zayx, I think that's how you pronounce it, asked, what would you feel the exertion of inline skating is compared to normal activities like walking, jogging, etc.? I'd say from my experience that inline skating itself is a pretty strenuous activity, and especially if you're trying to shoot for a nice form, it does take a lot of energy out of you. And going for long distances, sprinting, that sort of thing will wear you out very quickly. If there's any advice I'd have to offer, know your locations and don't underestimate the length of your route. Because for me, sometimes it's good to just have a solid skate session when the destination is shorter than a longer destination that you will eventually get tired of and regret doing. So just be careful of that. What was your biggest fear when you first started out inline skating? I think the biggest fear for me might have to be road rash. Even though I've had like a couple incidences of road rash a few times, each time was terrible. Yeah, terrible. I mean, if there's anything more scary, like falling wise, I think it's the fear of just scraping your skin off and having to wait for it to heal for weeks and weeks at a time, or however long your skin heals. But yeah, I'd say falling and getting road rash isn't always a bad thing. It's one of the keys to getting better at skating, I guess. Sometimes you just have to fall and make mistakes before you can get back up and get good at something. So yeah. Alright, so that wraps up this segment of questions. If you guys have any other questions for me, again, just shoot them down in the comments below or comments on any of my other videos. Thanks again for all of your questions, guys, and I'll see you on the flip side.